the first public session of the U.S. Bishops' Fall Assembly in Baltimore, Maryland, the Apostolic Nuncio addressed the church leaders praising their work on the Eucharistic revival.
Perhaps we started out by looking at Eucharistic revival and synodality as two unrelated things. However, I would propose that these two realities belong together by their very nature, and they shed light on one another.
The bishops also voted on new chairmen for several committees. The public sessions continue tomorrow. And we go now to Shannon Mullen, editor-in-chief for the National Catholic Register, who is in Baltimore covering the meeting. Shannon, great to be with you today. A lot to discuss here. I understand there was a bit of a surprise, though, when the bishops voted on the new head for the pro-life committee. What can you tell us about that? And then what else stood out to you?
Yes, it was a surprise. There were 6 new committee chairmen who were elected today. One of the most high-profile committees is the Bishops' Pro-Life Committee, and in that vote, Bishop Daniel Thomas of Toledo, Ohio, had a fairly easy victory over Archbishop Salvador Corleone of San Francisco. Corleone, of course, is very well known, very prominent in the news in his relations with trying to bring a pro-life change with Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of the House. So that was one of the surprises today in the committee votes.
Yeah, we also know that Bishop Joseph Strickland was recently relieved of his duties as the head of the Diocese of Tyler, Texas. We know he is in Baltimore, although not participating in the meetings. Curious, what is he doing, and has there been much reaction to the situation?
Yes, inside the hall, not much reaction. People not really, the bishops not really wanting to wade into that controversy. He is still, even though he's been removed from his duties in Tyler, Texas, he's still a U.S. bishop, and he's still eligible to come and participate in the Bishops' Fall Assembly, although he would not be able to vote. He would have emeritus status, as many of the bishops here do have, but they don't vote. He is present, though, so he might not be inside, but he has been outside. We caught up to him today. He was leading a rosary, the recitation of the rosary outside the hotel where the bishops are having their meeting. And there was about 2 or 3 dozen people around him. He gave CNA, Catholic News Agency, a brief interview. He said, well, I was coming here anyway, and I wasn't going to go to the meeting, so I thought I'd show up and pray. But what he told us is that the papal nuncio, that's Cardinal Christophe Pierre, who informed him of his removal, asked him not to participate in the assembly that's going on here. We haven't been able to confirm that with the Cardinal, but that's what Strickland told us.
All right, Shan, thanks so much for checking in with us. We appreciate it.